Hi guys, welcome to Ignite India. So today this session is about a mock test that you and me will be doing together. This is related to the architecture exam of NATA which is happening, and today this paper is concentrated on the part A only. So we will discuss about the questions that came in the last exam, and we have created the same bunch of questions. So make sure that you are live through the session and you are responding, and we'll solve this together. So all the best, and let's start this together. Okay. It's very important that whichever visual is shown to you, you look at it very carefully, be focused, and try to remember all the topics that you have studied for, be it color theory, principle of design, perspective, architecture awareness, and make sure that all your knowledge helps you solving this. During this, if you have any doubts, you have the chat available below, you have the description in the box which is given. You can reach out to a team for any kinds of issues that you are having for this exam, and the team will help you. So moving on to the first question. The first question says, count the number of faces in the given image. I'll give you 10 seconds for this question, and I'll make sure that after this we'll discuss about what the answer is. So look carefully and count the number of faces in the given image. Your time starts now. I hope this was an easy question to solve. And let's go and check and discuss on how many faces were actually there. So the answer for this question is 7, and let's see how. So it's very clear that the first face is below. If you see, there's a face here which is below. So if you will go on counting the number of eyes, I think it will be confusing, because these are illusion paintings. They are made to create illusion, and so you need to really focus and divide each painting into parts to understand a face. So one face we see here. Second definitely is this one, which is on the side. So this one is our second face. Then there is one face on the top, as you will see this one. This is the third one. There is one face which is here. If you will see, this is the fourth one. You will see one face being here, which is side. So this is your fifth one. There is one face here, which is the sixth one. And there's a front facing face, because you can see the ear. There's a front facing face. These are the eyebrows, and this is the eye. These are 7. I hope this was clear for you. I'll just redo it again for you all. So counting the number of faces in this image, you will see this is 1. This one is 2. This one is 3. This one is 4. There is one here which is side face, which is 5. There's another one here which is front face, is 6. And this one here is 7. Now it's always good to do it. If you want to ask me how do I solve it, I usually go from left to right. Like you can go from this side, then to this side, or background to foreground. So at the back and then at the front or front. So try to follow a pattern of anti-clockwise or clockwise, or left to right, right to left, top to bottom, because that will really help you in solve these questions. Otherwise your eyes will move on everywhere in the place, because this is an illusion painting, and that's the purpose of an illusion painting. Now let's move on to our next question. which is this. Identify the 4 most important visual principles in the given 2D black and white composition. In the first attempt of NATA paper, these questions were very common, so we have tried to put this, and this is the topic of principle of design. So clearly focus, see the image, see the option, and try to take another 10 seconds to solve this. Options are repetition, symmetry, balance, simplicity, vibration, proximity, unity, focal point, datum, alignment, direction, intricacy, depth, contrast, reflection, proportion. You need to identify the 4 most important visual in this visual principles of design. The 4 most important ones that your eye catches. You should see the image carefully. I hope you have prepared this topic. If not, we have these study materials which are available of each topic. You can reach out to the team in the description given below, and they will send you these materials. So please reach out if there's any topic in this mock test that you have missed out on. Last minute preparation, you can come and do with us. We'll completely help you out. So let's see the answer for this question now. So the 4 most important visuals of principles of design in this image are: first, contrast. And why contrast? Because why contrast? Because you see, the 4 most important visuals will be the ones that your eye sees the first. All right, so if you will look at the image, there's a black and white contrast where the background is completely white and the foreground, which has this Eiffel Tower which is half constructed, is on black, and you can see that there's a complete foreground which is coming out of this image. So first, contrast, because contrast is opposite of things in its nature. It can be anything in texture, in color, in any kind of element of design. So that's the first one. Second is symmetry. Why symmetry? Because we know that what is symmetry? Symmetry is when we divide the image in half, it should become equal. So that's the second thing that will strike your eyes. Third thing, balance. Of course, if there's symmetry, balance will always be there. We know Eiffel Tower is symmetrically balanced. That's why this should be the third most important choice when we are answering, because these questions have answers, so many options given and 4 answers are correct. It might be confusing a lot of time, but stick to your basics and remember what was taught to you. So contrast, then symmetry, balance, and third one is direction, because you will see your eyes going up. You will see that your eyes will go up because the structure is like this. That's why there's a movement which is happening in the eye, and that's why the fourth option is direction. I hope this is clear for you all. Again, I am repeating, if there are any doubts in the question or you feel that no, this should be the answer, this platform is open for discussion, please comment below, write in the chat box or in the comment box, or reach out to the team. Now let's move to the second part, next question, which will be a third question. Yes, so you need to count the number of hidden animals in the given image. Count the number of hidden animals in the given image. I have zoomed in the image for you so that it's easier for you all to count the number of elements. Be focused, try to look at each corner, and it will really help you out. So your time starts now. These are famous illusion paintings done by famous designers, or photographs which are taken, or graphic illustrations which are taken, and this really increases your cognitive skills of memory retention, and then answering. So try to develop these skills of finding numbers, or finding animals, finding faces, because this will make you really focused for the exam. All right, do we have an answer? All right, before telling the answer, let's just do it together again. So let's first do the very prominent ones. As you can see, there is this big snake, which makes it 1. Now let's go to this. There's a big lion or a tiger which is sitting here, or a bear which is sitting here. This will be our second one. There's this rhinoceros, or a wild, I think it's a wild boar, not a rhinoceros, which is here. You can see the legs. Here also you would be able to see the legs. So this makes it 3rd. Now you will see here, you will see the mouth of the alligator or the crocodile and the eyes. This will be our 4th. Then you will see this monkey which is here, or a gorilla, which is 5th. Now these were the simple ones, like even here there's one hiding, 6th. These are simple ones. There are more to this. You will see there's a reptile, kind of an iguana, which is here, which is looking up. I'll just show you the face again here. So this will be the 7th, and there's one which is in its background. If you will see, and I remove this line, there is one here also. So these two are our 7 and 8. And here of course there is one which is our 9. There is one here which is our 10, and there is one here which is our 11. If you have confusions about these questions and the exact answer or the names of these reptiles and these animals which are there, drop in the comment box, and we'll assure you that you will receive this paper with answers, and it will reach out to you. So reach out to our team to get this mock test paper. You can just send them the title of this mock test paper, which is given in the below section on the YouTube channel, and you will get this paper with answers as soon as possible. All right, so now let's move on to the next question. Again, we have a similar question that we have seen in the previous exams and the papers. So identify the 4 most important visual principles in the given 3D composition. Again, it's repetition, symmetry, balance, simplicity, proportion, proximity, unity, focal point, harmony, alignment, direction, intricacy, depth, contrast, reflection, simplicity. See the image carefully. See the 4 most important things that hit your eye the first, and then solve this question. And again, if there is any topic that you have missed, please reach out to our team. Again, you have 10 seconds for this question as well. So look at the image carefully and solve the question. All right, let's go to the image. So there's a trick I would like to give you. Whenever I see the image, instead of seeing the options, I try to lay out my principles that I feel are the foremost things that I see. So the first thing definitely I see is there's a play of proportion. You will see how sizes and different objects of different scales and sizes are kept together, and they are arranged in a way that it still looks appealing. The appearance is good, and that's why I would like to go with the first option, which is proportion. Left side, you will see that these 1 second, I'll just draw it on the screen for you all. Like see the proportion of these, like their scale is down, then these balls, they are everywhere, and then these cubes. So there's a difference of proportion which is kept on the left and the right, and that makes it look very attractive. All right, so this will be the first one accordingly to me, and then let's go to the second is harmony that I see. What is harmony? Harmony is how different kinds of elements are existing together to create a good design, a good experience, or a good visual. So here harmony is the most important thing, because there are so many different kinds of elements. There's a sphere, there's a small spheres, there's a pentagonal shape from the top 3D structure, and there are cones which are arranged like a Christmas tree or something like that, and that is the harmony that I see here. The second. The third definitely is repetition, because you will see one object is being repeated again and again. There's a cone which is being repeated, there's a sphere which is being repeated, these pentagon 3D structure is being repeated, and the last one is contrast. There's this certain kind of contrast in the shape, in the color, in the element of the whole image. So I hope I have made it clear. Again, if you have any doubts, please feel free to reach out to me in the comment boxes below, and I would love to answer those questions. Moving on to the next. This one should be easy for you all, and you all should enjoy doing it. Choose one color palette for a newborn baby's room. So out of 1, 2, 3, and 4, you need to tell which one is the best option for a newborn's baby room. This is like a MCQ type question. Only one will be the answer in this. This should be easy, so I won't take much time on this one. You need to remember, what are the emotions of a newborn, what will he like, what will he not like, how his room should be. And being into interior or architecture and these kinds of things, the color plays a very important role, and that's why color theory and color psychology is a part of this syllabus and is a very important part. Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is this color sequence, which had white, gray, teal, and light turquoise. So yes, this will be a correct option, irrespective of the before ones. You will see black, dark magenta. No, these are a little they give you a royal kind of a feeling. They are very dark colors for a baby. The baby room needs to be bright, light in color. It should be soothing. Again, you will see here gray, dark grays. These are a little kind of a dull color palette. Maybe you can use this in a place where you have office, or you need to be really focused. So this color palette can be used there. And on the top, the this pink magenta, maybe for a girl, or maybe for a teenager. It's a little dark color palette. And if you will go below, which has yellow, dark blue, maybe if the kid is now 8 and 9 years old. But for a newborn baby, the lightest color shade of the color palette will be chosen. So make sure that you have understood your answer. All right, moving on to the next question. All right, moving on to the next question. As I said, I hope till now you have enjoyed what we were doing, and let's move ahead with the next set of 5 questions so that we can finish this quickly. So yes, I hope we are all clear with this. Moving to the next. The following shapes, when merged together, will create which of the following shapes? So usually these kind of questions are called tenagrams, because there will be some pieces or puzzles which will be given to you. These are geometrical puzzle questions where you will have to turn, rotate, fold, put them together, and they have to create either of these shapes. So let's try to solve this question. Is it the first one, the second one, the third one, or the fourth one? You have 10 seconds for this question. All right. So again, there's a trick for solving these questions, because you need to understand that which is the biggest piece in this whole thing. So the biggest piece is this one. So what you can do is you can try the eliminating method. So this biggest piece can fit here. All right, so this can be an option. It can fit here. Here, maybe it can fit here. This one, maybe it's a small one. So this is smaller than this, but these two are similar. So definitely this is not the option. Now let's move on to one square. There's one square. All right, the one square can fit here, possibly. It can fit here. It can fit here, maybe it can fit here. Let's move on to the next. Let's try to do it on the next page so that we all are clear with it. And with this, the answer is this one, and I'll show you how. So you will see how I will just shift this. Let me take a darker color. So okay, this square, first of all, I'll put one second, I'll put a triangle. So for me, this one is this, and then the leftover space. So okay, there is this and this that can, again, these are the two small ones that maybe I will fit here. So I am done with this one, and I am done with this one also. And the next makes it very easy. There will be a another triangle which will, there's a square and these. So what I will do is I will put this one and the triangle, and then maybe this side. So try to do it and you will get this. Try to rearrange them, and try just putting these all pentagrams, not pentagrams, sorry, in the stenographs. Try to put all these different kinds of shapes, and you will see it. So whatever, I first always try to take the biggest shape, then arrange it. And I usually try to do the eliminating method in these questions, because if you will go back and see, these two are highly impossible. These are highly impossible from, the shapes which are given. The third and the fourth one, the dog and this windmill kind of thing, is extremely impossible because there are so many triangles which are involved here. So the answer for this would be either the house or the heart, and then you just join the pieces and see if it is able to make. And yes, this question will take a little bit time, but if you have a practice, you will be able to solve it. Let's move to the next question. Identify the option that will replace the question mark. Question number 7. Identify the option that will replace the question mark. Remember, we have to save time in this exam, so we should go always with the elimination method. So try to match the lines. If something is there, something is not there. Identify the option that will replace the question mark. You have 10 seconds for this. Is it option A, B, C, or D? All right, let's try to get the answer. So the answer for this question is B. And like I said, how B? Because we will start eliminating things. If you see the A and the bottom of this, see the bottom, 1 second, I'll just, sorry for this. I'll just take the drawing pen and I will show you. If you see this part, it is not there in this. See, there are 2 lines here, which means A is eliminated. Because see, this part and this part are completely different. Now let's try to check some other parts. All right, so we see these 2 lines. So we are seeing these 2 lines here, here, here. Okay, they are present in 3. Now let's try to see this, these 2 ones, which are, coming from the red and joining at a point. It's here, but it's missing here. Here, this second line is missing. So this is cognitive as fast as you can see and see if it's not there. So that means this is not there. Now coming to our options of B and C, let's try to take any one line. So if you see this line, it's present here, but it is missing here, which comes us to the option of B. It took me 5 seconds to do this, and that's how much it should take you. All right, so comment below if you are liking this, if you want this paper, if you want more kinds of questions which are like this, comment below and reach out to the team and they will definitely help you out. Let's move to the next question. All right. A cat is sitting on a wall on the left side of a house. Identify the correct option that shows the cat's point of view as it looks at the house. A cat is sitting on the wall, as you can see. Identify the correct option that shows the cat's point of view as it looks at the house. Is it option A, B, C, or D? Again, it shouldn't take you more than 5 to 6 seconds to solve this. If your perspective, if your point of view, these kind of topics are covered, top view, side view, orthographic, isometric, if you have done all these, this shouldn't be a problem. Even with common sense, this is a very easy question to solve. What will the cat see? If she's sitting on the left side of the wall and she's watching the house, then which image correctly shows the point of view of the cat? All right, let's see our answer. Answer for this question is C. Why C? Let's try to understand that. So as you see, this is the height of the cat, right? Like, cat is small. Cat is not this big, of the size of a human. Cat is this small, which means the tree that she will see will not be visible. Imagine the tree is here. Here is the tree. I'll try to do it with another color. The tree is here. She won't see it this much. Secondly, if you see the house from, if she is here, there is a front portion. Then there is this is that front portion. Then there is a side portion, which is a little bit back. Which is this. Then there's a front option. There are these two things that she's seeing, and then there's the tree. So C is the correct answer, because she'll be able to see the tree from here, but this top part, I don't think so she'll be able to see, because the height of the cat is really low, so the point of view of the cat will not be like, she won't be able to see like so far up, so I hope this is clear for you, where you need to understand even scale and proportion plays a really important part here, because the scale of cat and versus, like I tell you, the scale of a human might be possible that he will see like this or this. Yeah, anyways, like this is not possible at all. She will not see like the three sides or something like that, but yes, where she's sitting, her point of view will be like this. All right, let's move to the next. An interesting question, again, to test your cognitive skills. So, can you find the number of hidden dogs in the given image? Can you find the number of the hidden dogs in the given image? Look carefully. It's an image which is made from the colors that will make your eyes again feel the illusion in the painting or the graphic illustration. So look at it carefully. Five more seconds. All right, let's try to solve it. So the first dog is here. 1 second. I'll show you the screen later on. Let's try to see how it looks. So the first dog is here, very visible. Like I said, you need to divide the space. When you're looking visually, look at, left, then right, then bottom here. If this is divide it into, 4 parts maybe, and then try to see if there's a dog here. Yes, it's here. Second, I can see a third one here, and I see a fourth one here, and I see a fifth one here. Anywhere else do we see it? There are birds, there is this. Yeah, so the answer for this question is 5 dogs. And like I said, make sure that you have divided your whole image in a way that it's easily identifiable. You know that, okay, I need to look at this certain grid of the image, or I need to see this side of the image. I don't have to look at all the image at once, because that way you will lose time. So take a left corner, then the right, then the bottom left and the bottom right, and just solve it. Or divide it. If it's a big picture, divide it into more grids. The more grids that visually your eyes can create, of course you will not be able to do it on the screen, but still try to work in this way. This brings us to our last question, and this is a color question, color theory question, and the question here is to match the following. We have 4 visuals on the left side and we have 4 options on the right side. So you have to match. Is it 1Q? Is it 2R? Is it 3S? Is it 4P? So you need to work like that. 4 options are complementary, spectrum, cool, and harmony. And there are 4 images on the left side. I'll give you a little more time for this one. It might take you some time. All right. Again, if you have missed the topic of color theory, please see our videos or reach out to the team below and they will provide you those recorded sessions or the materials for the same. So let's do this. All right. Let's go to complementary. What is complementary? Complementary means C for complementary, C for contrast. That means opposite colors on the color wheel. And one very bright option here which I can see is this one, which is, you know, red and green. Here there is yellow and purple, again red and green, and blue and orange. So 3P is definitely complementary. 3P. Coming to the next, spectrum. Spectrum of color means that all kinds of colors are present. And the only option which I see is this. So it is 1 and Q. Coming to cool. Out of the 4th and 3rd option, the cool colors are the colors that make you feel calm, patient. You know, one section of the color feel like light blue, light grays, you know, light mint green, cyan, teal, turquoise. These are cool colors that give you the feeling of calmness, patience, and, you know, create your whole mood. So I think that is the second one. So we have second as R. And last one, harmony. Harmony, as we discussed before in this mock test also, harmony is when different elements exist together. So this is 4 is S. I hope I am clear with this one. And let's see the answer for this session. Yes, B. 1Q, 2R, 3S, 4P. Again, I'm repeating, the answer for this question is 1Q, 2R, 3S, 4P. If you want to know what harmony is, I told this in the before, in I think second or third question, you can go and check that. Complementary, I told you, C for complementary, C for contrast. Spectrum is an array of colors which are, you know, combined together. Cool are the colors that give you the feeling of calmness. You know, ocean, water, peacefulness, these kinds of things give you the emotion of cool. That's why they are called cool colors. And harmony, I just told you, different elements that sit together. So this brings us to the end of the session, where I told you today about, you know, these 10 quick questions. We solved questions on color theory, we solved on principle of design, we solved few geometrical puzzles, we solved through point of view perspective questions. This is completely based on, you know, the topics that were covered in the first attempt of NATA. So make sure that you see our previous videos to understand. Make sure you see our previous theory lectures to, you know, understanding of this subject more, or understanding this mock test better. That will help you. In case you are seeing this video for the first time, please go write in the comment box, or see the description below and reach out for any help that you need for this second attempt. And we wish you all the best for this NATA exam. May you all score the maximum, and Ignite India education is always there. If you have liked this video, please like, share and subscribe. Reach out and help more friends as you can by sharing this. And yes, the live comments and the comments below are always open to have a discussion. I'll be there responding to all the comments which are mentioned in this video. So all the best and thank you so much.